Hi everyone, this one will be about a BMW. Problem with this BMW was it actually caught fire. It's just to prevent that from happening to anybody else, because BMW don't want to know. Reason for that, this is the fuel filter, and that's the fuel preheater, that is. There's a pipe connected to it. Now, in my case, this is what was left out of it. That's how bad it's gone. And obviously BMW doesn't want to know. I did ask them, did give them a chance to respond to this. They're just not interested. This BMW hasn't been recalled because of this. Because there was one recall for a plug that was faulty apparently, and recalls for the fuel preheater as well. What happened with this? That's a fuel pipe, melted. And these are the pipes going to the back of the car. They melted shut, luckily. That's what they are designed to do. But I can't get over the fact that this part from BMW costs about £30, so about €40 possibly, and the whole recall would just involve replacing that, and that would prevent the damage that happened to the car. There's more damage. There was more damage here because the fire just went through the bottom of the car and burned a few wires here. It didn't burn too much. It only caught there's a level sensor which the wiring have partially burned down, and the indicator got hit as well, but not severely, so it's just a matter of replacing the wiring, because I still got bits of wiring to go by, and I'll have to check if the pipes haven't been affected, but I don't think that's the case because it was only a short fire. It looks worse than it is really. It was put out quite quickly, but still it's not the case. It could have been prevented, and BMW should have prevented it. For the sake of £30 parts, they're prepared to risk not only the BMW itself, the car, because it's affecting the 2-litre diesel models, because they all fitted with the same type of filter and preheater, but it's risking lives really, because if it would happen on the motorway, because the fire will break out. This one was idling and it caught fire, but it can happen whilst you're moving, because the preheater just heats up. I've seen a couple of them where it burnt a hole on the side, but it was still functional. So somebody who was just changing the fuel filter found out that this part started slowly to look like that, but before the actual fire happened. As I said, just to warn you, and do not trust your dealers. They normally don't know what they're saying. I'm not being nasty, but I've had a few problems, especially if you're in a smaller place that thinks that knows all. I've had the same problem with the dealers all over. That's partly why I've started this on my own and why I've started the channel. I had problems with every single dealer in this town. We had problems with Renault, we had problems with Vauxhall, we had problems with BMW now, and it's just, the level of care is pathetic. So don't ever trust that the dealer would look after you, unless you're going to find one caring dealer, but it's very rare. If you do, just stick to him, because if they will look after you, then fair enough. It's not quite the case in Swansea. To prevent this from happening, when you change the fuel filter, for a start, do change the fuel filter every service, or every other service at least, but also check how the connectors look like, and check how the preheater looks like, because this can cost you your car, so be careful with that. Okay, see you soon.
Eat this cut, eat.